Drugi już dzisiaj film interaktywny. Ten będzie dłuższy.
You're listening to Radio
To jest pierwsza z 3 gier tego samego studia.
With Poe and Monroe.
Zrobili 2 gry detektywistyczne i jedną grę, którą pewnie znaliście.
August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw.
Tym razem nie ma
Miss
wersji
Shaw's
polskiej.
body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Jest myszka, która waży 500 gramów? To chyba Logitech G500. Moja pierwsza gamingowa mysz.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Sorry.
Exactly. Rewind.
O kurwa. Debated.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Nie ma to nic wspólnego, szczerze powiedziawszy, z tą intro.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut. You know why you're here, don't you? Then
Gratuluję.
humor me. The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time? It's a rhetorical question. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood? Splendid. If someone so much as
Co
sniffs
oznacza
that
splendid?
you're different,
Wyśmienicie?
you'll be deprecated.
Deprecated.
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules.
Oh,
In particular, no shoes in the guest house.
I lost.
The carpets are priceless. Now, how long are you staying for? Yes, the chief said it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in. It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet. Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the
This will
chief
be our
yet, have
spoken.
you? Chief DuPont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The
Josh.
chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Just finishing.
Just.
Yeah. It's a big place. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Kurwa, ile tych wersji.
So, what's your question, Sam? Oh. The Page of Cups. It suggests I'm innocent of whatever it is I'm being accused of. I'm going to be seeing a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam? I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam? Mysterious. But I know you're in room 4, Sam. Don't do anything I wouldn't do in there.
You. Sooner or later she would, and there would be a tidal wave to feast upon, and this demon...
Ale dziwne.
implant and grow the demon. The demon would grow strong.
Okay.
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come.
DuPont.
But I suppose you're between jobs? Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers. Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up. It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something, and that's why I didn't take it seriously. Because things, I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Nope.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you. Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork. Your old town? The problem? Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Holy fuck, ile tu jest do wyboru.
In her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know. Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you? She told you she's taking pills, didn't she? Let me handle Violet. She didn't kill anyone.
Chyba nie mówiła. No ale okej, dzięki za info.
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating? What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself. Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th, at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner, we got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m. Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I? Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
Ile opcji.
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
I lost. Oh! Ay.
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though. She reminds me of me, but without my intellect. Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
Widzę, że ty jesteś slutty.
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend. Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already. They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually. Because they may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Może zostańmy przy tej scenie przez chwilę?
It's not the first time I've harbored killers, Sam. I'm sure it won't be the last. It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember.
Mam czytać wersje, które ja wybieram?
I imagine I was
Pewnie
here
na
or
rzeczy
getting
przeczytać.
groceries somewhere. I've driven by it, never actually been in it. I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
Już to coś podejrzane, dziękuję.
I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
Gdzieś Przemko poszedł, bo mieliśmy w Remnanta dzisiaj grać, ale powiedział, że chce przełożyć, bo go nie będzie. Więc będzie Remnancik w niedzielę wieczorem.
Sam, is it?
Co ty robisz w
I'm
sypialni?
sensing you're not here for a reading.
Czemu jesteś chudsza? Byłaś grubsza.
Chief DuPont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise. I didn't. We've only been here 2 days.
Oni są debile. Oni
I understand
zostawili
it's suspicious
audio
me
z
being
tych
a stranger
super
in town,
wolnych
but It's
klipów
the truth.
backgroundowych. Słychać szum w tle.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team. In my room, reading, I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Thank God.
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
No, just ask.
I said the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us.
Co to za
I'm
zagrywka?
Rain, by the way.
Nie mam nie dotykać.
I heard you say earlier your name's Sam. You don't look like a Sam. I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Może się zamieniać w ziomeczków? Mam dziecka nie dotykać. Ta gra jest antypedofilska. Bardzo dobrze.
Next victim? Whoa! Hold on a sec. We don't even know if there's going to be a next victim or not. We'll do another group reading soon, and then we'll have a better idea. I was in my room. Praying, actually.
Wszyscy byli w
I don't believe in
swoim
God,
roomie.
but I was still praying. It didn't work. My prayer that the girl would be safe.
Lex?
Hi, Sam, is it? Come on in, make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Czemu one muszą mieć taki kurwa akcent?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Ona chyba jest voice aktorką, bo kojarzę ten głos.
Good old-fashioned fortune telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
Wolniej, bo ja nie nadążam. The Devil?
Nah, the devil's cool. The tarot one, I mean, not the actual one. I'm not a devil worshipper. The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
Five of Swords.
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
Zac Efron?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards in Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery-pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is. No? Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do. I didn't say job. I said job. Okay. We make a cheese obelisk, a chob, and depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions. No, you don't.
Yes, I did!
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Nieprawda.
You know the Chief's got it all wrong. Ron could never hurt anyone. But I'm sure a smart detective like you can help prove she's innocent. Ah, that's mean. She didn't do it anyway. Chief DuPont's crazy.
Czy mam wrażenie, że jedna z tych lasek będzie chciała się z nami przespać, żebyśmy ominęli podejrzenia, że to jest ona.
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails. No, I mean, yeah, I've already cleaned it off.
Koniec gry, już wiem. Aż sobie włączę radio.
Uni meowed. Ivan pushed himself up and went to get a towel. When he returned,
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
What? Nie, nie wciągaj się. Możesz się wcielić w kogoś... Aha, oto... Aha. A no tak, bo to też może być, że... Zamieńmy się w niego i pogadajmy z
Hello.
tamtą.
I'm Rain. I'm Rain. Okay.
Shutting his eyes hard to try to erase the sight.
Wizyt Lexi. O,
Rain,
Lex.
I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why are you worried about Bronwyn?
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
That's not even funny, Rain. Bronwyn's the least murdery person we know. Okay, let's say she did do it. What possible reason could she have for killing Dorota?
Psychopathic tendencies?
Maybe. Maybe Bronwyn and Dorota were secretly lovers, and Bronwyn found out that Dorota was seeing someone else and killed her in a jealous fit of rage. Or maybe that's just another one of your twisted late night fantasies, in which case, leave me out of it.
He held the kitten against his chest, partly as an apology, and made his way back to the bedroom with Uni in soft pursuit.
Nie ma Violet?
No
Ty!
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Oh.
Onto what exactly?
The real reason we're here?
Bluff?
As far as Sam's concerned, me and Lexi were together and you were praying in your room. It's half true, at least.
What?
Shakier than usual. Didn't I mention
So?
it? She started pulling at the fur. She hadn't mentioned it. Ivan would have remembered. He lay down and closed his eyes.
Rain, I'm busy. You gonna turn yourself in?
Yeah.
You don't want to see me when I'm angry. A woman is dead. Go play card games somewhere else or whatever the hell it is you do.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
What? Aha, zły klawisz nacisnąłem. Dobra, po kolei.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Czyli on się faktycznie
And
modlił,
find
albo
Tenzin
on był,
rooting
ona była
around in
w
there.
pokoju. One, czyli
Words were
Brownie
spoken.
i
Fists
Lexi.
were raised.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Nie obchodzą mnie jakieś
Did you
jebane karty.
Did you sleep?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What
True.
makes you think it's mine?
Czyli on się nie modlił, bo one były w pokoju. A ona mówiła, że czytała jej książkę i że... Nie, to ona mówiła, że jest trashy?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
There are infinite realities, he said, and we always exist in the one we believe.
Mrs. Gallagher. An unexpected pleasure.
How long are you?
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave. Or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die?
Bo on to zrobił?
We didn't know she was definitely going to die. Only that she was definitely in danger of dying. Tarot cards can tell you a lot when you know what you're looking for.
The sun sliding into the Pacific. The view is breathtaking, but it's still not her.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you?
I stayed here. I was playing solitaire with Bronwyn.
Isn't solitaire for one player?
Kłamie! Rain, kłamie!
Yeah, I was playing and she was scoring.
Oh, it must be bronze.
Correct.
I see, but it's small
Czekaj,
as well, and it
jeszcze
has
raz.
3
Kurwa.
circles attached.
Mm-hmm.
Lexi była z Brownem
But
w
I'm not
pokoju
sure.
lub Rain się
I
modlił,
mean,
tak?
I suppose today you
Tak
could
tam
wear it as
było.
a brooch, maybe,
No to były w
or a
pokoju.
belt buckle.
Co
I'm not
robię?
sure
Yeah,
what
why,
that
why would people, in ancient
lesbiański
times, but
seks,
why might people wear this?
stawiając tarota.
But they tie it around themselves,
Pasjansa.
perhaps? Attach it to some leather, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Wydaje mi się, że od niej się dowiem najmniej, bo wydaje mi się, że
Hi.
na razie ona mi nie
I'm
podpadła w żaden
Bronwyn.
sposób. Tylko się wydaje dość prawdziwa.
I'm
Ale
Bronwyn.
w takich grach często jest tak jak było w Woman Side, że z reguły osoba, której nie podejrzewasz, jednak jest winna czemuś.
Seen it? Legend says that it wards off evil spirits while
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
I hope we're not being too much trouble.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota will be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that. Why would I run?
You're prime suspect, aren't you? You look strong enough to strangle another woman. Even if you're innocent, a jury would probably convict you.
Even if I'm innocent?
My mind's not made up. I just don't understand why you'd broadcast your victim before you did it.
It said, Mother was right.
Ron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it?
The Traveller? Dead girls? Ring any bells?
Traveller?
If it follows the same pattern as Birmingham, we're looking at 2 more victims.
Bedroom, like she was 13 again, sucking on stolen sauce packets from the school canteen. It wasn't her fault.
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm okay.
Good. It's not our fault this stuff happens. We're just the messengers.
We've seen a lot of stuff.
Are you asking me or telling me? Yes, we've seen a lot of stuff. You seem weird. Just go and regroup or something, then come back and make me feel better about myself.
A few items of clothing. Even so, a human vessel was out of the question. Animals were cheaper.
Miss Castle, I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't kill Dorota.
You're a prime suspect, and your alibi is that you were in the guest house with another prime suspect at the time. It doesn't look good for you.
Have you got a problem with me?
Everyone has a problem with you, Bronwyn. I can arrest you for something right now. How does perverting the course of justice sound?
Kinky.
Yeah. Perverting
Nie
the
wiem,
course
czy
of
to jest
justice.
nie wiem. Już się gubię.
Penn's eyes. She didn't have to try anymore, or fail anymore. She just had to do as she was told.
Nie wiem, jeszcze nie grałem. Nie grałem jeszcze panem
Hi,
detektywem.
I'm Lexi.
Czy panem chiefem?
I'm Lexi.
Herself together. After a couple of weeks,
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave. The police want alibis from everyone for last night.
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Please don't ask us to leave.
Pen grew thinner than she'd ever been.
Jak
Thinner
przełączałem się
and
na inną
harder.
postać, to jej nie
There were
było.
no more soft little rolls.
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. You're just fine.
Do you think Sam suspects?
Absolutely. As long as we're both saying we were in my room last night, everything will be fine.
I said we were in my room.
Uff. Boom.
Oh, Lexi. I thought we agreed. It's fine. It's fine. I shouldn't have made you do it. Don't say anything else. If Sam asks, I'll deal with it.
Loop. I find that always
Czemu ja
interesting.
jestem
So it's
takim
an
geniuszem?
unresolved issue.
Jak to jest możliwe?
That's something you could say about most dreams.
Mówiłem,
Recurring
że ta, która
dreams.
najbardziej
Of
się
course,
wydaje
an
okej,
unresolved
jest
issue here,
największą
but it's
podejrzaną.
related to shopping, and I'm wondering. You've interpreted so many dreams.
Pod gradobiciem pytań. Czyli Browning wkręciła Lexi. A Lexi jest tak szurnięta, że była od razu pierwszą podejrzaną.
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful. Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
Why you're having dreams
Więcej mi
about
nie
here, so
powie?
it's your grocery shopping. So that in particular is...
No nie to chciałem. No dobra, whatever.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
close with what he was saying, because the impression that I get...
Chief DuPont, what a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you really?
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white? You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
You're a con artist.
You're gonna need to do some more research, Chief. That's just not true.
Wonderful advice, Alice, and I think it's a lot of food for thought for this.
Śmiałbym się, jakbym mógł jako Chief odwiedzić Chiefa.
Some wonderful lessons from it.
Thank you.
Leave.
Monroe. Okay, so we've heard from Alex, and Alex...
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
Zastanawiam się,
I like
co
getting wet.
tło tego filmu ma
That's 6 o'clock
wspólnego.
with Poe and Monroe.
Co, laboratorium? Ma mi się to kojarzyć?
They're doing it themselves.
Next chapter.
You know, Poe, I think you're actually...
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright? Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them. Oscar? Have you spoken to him yet? It's not him. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Dorota's boyfriend Oscar is in the clear as far as I'm concerned, but I'm still waiting to hear what he tells you. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
That you find someone to reach out.
Who are you?
Who?
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them. Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
Mm-hmm.
Not long, a couple of months maybe. We did care for each other. No one. She was really popular. What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet. Not hidden. Well, she liked it. Liked me to watch. Not other guys. Just, she had these, voyeur fantasies. She'd ask me to hide in the upstairs closet, and then she'd walk in, strip off, start touching herself. She got upset if I came out before she'd finished. I'm sorry, is this helping with the investigation?
Chciałbym film zobaczyć.
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but
Czyli ona
we
jest
never talked about it.
fetyszystką.
Not even as a joke.
BDSM ją kręci. Dlatego była związana.
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon.
Było ruchańsko.
Her parents were at work.
Ale nie z Oscarem.
We were, hanging out. I left at about 5.
5 of swords.
Playing football. It was just 5 aside.
5.
About 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
Their heart. Most people do anyway. A hollow home for the whispers to rest in plant.
Vicar's son? No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam? The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know, would you, Sam? She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother? Not really, just gossip. Apparently she went to have some portrait photos done and started stripping off. Weston's photographic. Zach Weston. He'll get himself into trouble one of these days. If you keep taking pictures of pretty girls in their underwear, somebody's going to get upset.
Her hollowed out heart. He gave her a moment of...
Not false.
Oh, she gets easily confused. Youth of today. No, Sam. No, I'm not lying about that. I was in my room, only Lexi, she never came to see me. She was in her room. I could hear her, though. She was shouting at someone.
Teraz ją wkręca.
To protect Lexi. none of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie. I was logged into Tarotasm. It's a phone reading service, and I get paid by the minute. Which, now that I'm saying it, it's not something I really should be bragging about. Yes, he came to see me. He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking. No, I wouldn't know how. I'm a tarot reader, not a medium.
Streszczę mnie, jak będzie godzina 45.
Maybe I should have pretended, though. Made up some fake message from her to give him some comfort. I don't actually believe in the spirit world. Well, not as you know it, anyway.
No to ciekawe.
Pills don't work very well. She'd only gotten sick.
Hi, Sam. Back from more already? Traveller? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it? Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel? I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
Ja pierdolę.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. But there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was, though. Cross my heart and hope to die. No, I think Bronwyn met him, though.
True.
You'd have to ask her, or him. It's not my place to say.
Did the town red with her hair and her blood, satiated the...
Sam, what can I do for you?
Szczerze mówiąc, dla mnie jesteś czysty, ziom. Jak na razie.
Birmingham.
Zgadza się.
We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travellers is...
Ooh, big.
Let's put a pin in this one, Sam. Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
Dobra, czyli dzisiaj musimy wejść w niego i się zapytać jej.
We're trying to save people.
Zabijając ich.
I said we're trying. We have a gift. We have Mercury, the tarot. It tells us where bad things are going to happen, and we try and stop them. We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name. It kinda did. It's hard getting an exact name out of 78 cards, but considering we'd never heard of Dorota Shaw, it painted a pretty good picture otherwise. No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
Domino was knocked to the dirt. The next was another boy, slight for his age, light enough to not snap the tree branch or his trachea.
Your ability isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
Okej. Mogę się wcielić w Oscara, by the way. Na razie chcę być Rainem, zapytać się Brooklyn, czy jakie tam było.
I'm Rain.
Brownlee.
Branch is like flower pots hanging from a funeral home.
Don't forget the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
What's the plan?
We still don't know what we're dealing with. There's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
What if it's not a...
Then we have to assume that it's some kind of traveller.
Like in Birmingham.
From where? From when? We don't even know if it is a traveller yet. Let's just get the group reading done. Maybe then we'll have some answers.
Nie dowiedziałem się nic.
Dreams?
What do you think of Sam?
Oh, I'll totally hit that. Apart from the whole investigating Bronwyn for murder thing, of course. But that's a minor flaw. I can work around it.
I hear Sam likes you too.
Nieprawda.
Don't tell anyone, though. This is strictly between you and me.
That sounds like quite a horrible one to wake up to every day.
Czyli
What
Lexi
do you
wie,
think,
że
Cole? What do you think
podejrzewa
this
też, że
perhaps could
Brownie zabiła?
represent?
Tylko nie
Well,
wiem
Monroe, I
dlaczego.
think with the phone.
Ah, Rain, can I help?
About last...
Was there a problem?
My tap was dripping, but I fixed it.
Dripping? Maybe I was in my bedroom. That's out of bounds to you.
And it's just not, perhaps not how it used to be.
Aha.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Right? That the situation is related
Proszę
to...
pomóż.
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
To dzięki za pomoc.
Forgetting also suggests that you're feeling overwhelmed. Than feeling warm and loved. The crying can signify.
Oh.
Now, from what I'm taking from this, Robin, situation that's happened in your past, and you feel overwhelmed by the emotions caused by it. And if I'm honest, I just...
Oscar? What are you doing here?
I want...
I know. We've already talked about this. You said you'd get into Bronwyn Castle's room somehow and have a look around.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe ask if you can go around. Women like vulnerable men. I don't know. Do I look like vulnerable men? Just do whatever you have to, Oscar. I've got to concentrate on some other leads. So, you can go now.
Well, what's going on? I think that already could be the beginning of finding answers to
Nie mogę
the
pogadać z nikim
sadness.
poza Violet.
Well, I hope so, Robin, and...
Byłem nią w tym drugim tym?
Hi, I'm Lexi.
Nie pamiętam.
I'm Lexi.
The old man hobbled slowly down the street.
Dorota had a...
Oscar, the guy I met this morning? The one I told you about. Yes.
What did he want?
You haven't told anyone what he told me, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. That he was cheating on her. That she was cheating on him.
What the fuck?
Good. Got to protect that client tarot reader confidentiality.
Do you think he killed her?
Not considering what he asked me to do.
He paused for a moment, then turned into the narrow entrance.
Ale ona dziwnie mówi.
I feel sad for Oscar.
Bronwyn said to stay away from him and the family. We're drawing too much attention to ourselves. We won't be able to finish our job.
Job?
Are you wearing a wire? You know why we're here. Don't make me say it.
Say it.
No. Stop being silly.
Long after midnight,
Nie
I
ogarniam.
went down to the churchyard where the winos hung out.
Nie czaję.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Ale jest też
I'm
możliwość, że
Bronwyn.
pani Dorotka mogła być kurwą.
It changed
Uważając
my
na jej
life.
ulubienie,
Easy to say, harder to live through. A magnitude 8 earthquake shattered my world. I took an overdose enough to kill me 5 times.
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check. You're...
Reverse psychology. I'm not gonna bite. Okay, fine.
What did you tell...
I told them the truth. That I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading?
Looks that way. Have you been feeling possessed lately?
Co jeżeli
Why
świat się
possessed?
zepnie, że popełnia samobójstwo? Może. Też może
Why
być, że oni
possessed?
całą trójką zrobili coś złego. Albo w ostateczności się okaże, że to Master Chief.
Why possessed?
Sorry, too soon.
Keep as much control as I can.
Ale jak na razie najbardziej ona
Out there,
kręci,
it's
moim
a-
zdaniem.
Bron, I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk.
To jest po prostu
Is something
tempa.
wrong?
No one
Dlatego
can hear us, right?
dziwne rzeczy czasami
I'm
mówi.
assuming this room isn't bugged, although knowing Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
You think Violet's a voyeur?
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
What have you...
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
Do you love me?
Of course I do, Bron. See? And now that's on film. I hope you enjoyed that, Violet. Listen, we need to talk about our alibi. I know you said it would be better if we said we were together, but lying about your alibi, that's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
We should do...
You're acting like we've got something to hide. Bron, is there something you're not telling me? Why'd you ask me to lie? Were you really in your room all night?
No.
Where were you? Bron, don't mess me around, you're scaring me.
I was at Dorota's house.
No. No, you weren't. I don't know why you're saying that, but I know Bronwyn Castle and she's no murderer. Just drop the act.
And resumes. He thinks he is. Good. I don't know how many the beast could take.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate
camera
threat to the
never
community
lies.
at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Foundered on this rock.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know. And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then. Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
for a single slayer. There surely must be others.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
On jest fotografem?
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
Było ruchańsko.
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center. I'm sorry my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
Jaki zadowolony.
Here. I'm usually here most nights. I live here, detective. Long story short, I'm divorced. My wife got the house, my business is all I have left.
Perhaps.
No? Who's that?
Rypał twoją panienkę.
Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her. Were they sleeping together?
Pewnie ja.
Why did you tell me that? Every time I think of her now, I'm going to see her with someone else. What? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them? Yeah, I'll put them in an album for you. No.
Of the beast sets my senses on fire, even though I'm writing pillions. The hunter now becomes the hunted.
Ugh, do we really have to? How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it. He says he loves me, that I'm the only one for him. A rose by any other name? I don't think so.
Hello? Ktoś ty kurwa?
The ecstasy fades, recalling me to the coldness of the night. Time to get out of here.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a John somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Dziewczynka jest morderczynią.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing. Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight,
który
it
daje
was
ci
after
newsy,
South African girls,
daje ci
3 to be
informacje.
exact.
Jest to człowiek, któremu jednak
wanted
można
3.
raczej polegać na nim. Nie wiem, przynajmniej on takie wrażenie sprawia, że ja go najmniej podejrzewam, bo on po prostu za dużo daje i nawet w innych konwersacjach z innymi ludźmi cały czas próbuje być taki miły, taki koleżeński, że no, racja, nie? On tak jakby nic nie próbuje chować, ale nic nie kręci. Czemu nie mam myszki na ekranie? What the fuck?
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
To też już nie działa.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds. Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know? There are many universes. In technical terms, a traveler is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
Till 8 na godzinę? Chcesz pogadać? Coś kombinujesz o 7? Pogadam ze wszystkimi, nie? Gotują. Czemu mam nagle ikonki kontrolera? Teraz mam ikonki, kurwa, kontrolera, jak miałem kontroler podpięty. Czemu jest na odwrót? What the hell? Teraz pad działa nagle. Czy mogę jako Violet iść do Zaka?
I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Mogę.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here. Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
That's not what I heard.
This again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes, I'm expecting that at some point. It's just, you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Nie ma Oksara. Te się nie... te mają zamknięte. W sumie nie robiłem jeszcze wywiadów wchodząc z nim za bardzo.
Hi. Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Ale żeby jemu nawet nie otworzyli, to co, znowu do Reina? Tylko Rein nie za takiej rozmowy. Ty rzeczywiście, nie można tych lasek wybrać. Ale gra dalej chce mi coś powiedzieć. Dlatego nie mogę iść do następnego chaptera. No to jako Zak, bo jeszcze nie byliśmy Zakiem.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Tapniemy się. Teraz do Violet.
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Nie chcę tunować radio, bo ciągle leci to samo w radio.
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still up.
No funny business. I'm still not ready.
Are you
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself at me.
Don't play games with me, Zach. You know how insecure I get.
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what?
That's not funny, Zach. What if Sam heard?
Chyba tego mi brakowało. Tej wiadomości. Nie? Jeszcze jedna? Jeszcze czegoś mi brakuje. Tak, piękny zegar. Nie wiem, z kim mam być, żeby...
Apart and...
Proszę, na życzenie. Cała sekunda. Kim jeszcze mam być? Violet byłem, pogadałem. Rain? Możesz się zamienić w Rainiego, spróbuj pogadać z dziewczynami? Wydaje mi się, że nie otworzą drzwi. No. No to wychodzi, że Violet ze wszystkimi zawsze Violet jest dostępna. Poza tym jedną sytuacją.
My inheritance.
How did your parents die?
I don't care.
They believed in tough love. I'd get the belt. The littlest thing. Still toughened me up.
Any siblings?
No. I'm an only child. I always remember being dressed as a boy once for Auntie Margaret's wedding. I was to be page boy because flower girl had already been taken. My parents preferred me that way. It was only when I cried they said they were joking. They always wanted a son.
Expected.
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you know about Dorota already. All that stuff we talked about yesterday, that's strictly between you and me.
Excuse me?
What stuff?
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over. Yeah?
Okay. No, thanks.
Don't be like that. I'm not the bad guy here, you'll see. Maybe some other time then.
Co oni kurwa kręcą? mówiłem Oskarem? No właśnie. Czemu nie byłem Oskarem, który chce pogadać z Zakiem?
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Skoro mu wcisnąłem kit, że rżnął jego laskę? Niedostępnie. Powinien być szybszy skrót go to your room. Dalej jestem w tej godzinie, dalej mi czegoś brakuje.
That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now. I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Trzeba będzie chyba robić te postacie po kolei i klikać każdą możliwą opcję.
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, he did mention Dorota. He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw. I bet he is. It was that thing I told you about Dorota. I mean, I didn't know it was her then. He wanted to show me these explicit photos of her, but I refused. And that's when he told me about her being alone on Mondays. I wonder who else he told that to.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
It's a Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Monroe.
Laska, która pracuje w radiu, umrze? Dlatego możemy sobie radio wyłączyć? What?
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here. I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
You must be Sam.
Oh, I lost.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me. Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show. No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing. We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30. On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding. Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
No. Tak się aż nieprzyjemnie z nim rozmawia.
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
I moje założenia, że była jakaś akcja, nabierają rumieńców, dlatego nie podejrzewałem Reina, że to prawdopodobnie był jakiś brutalny seks z laską.
This is just between us, right? We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Damn!
I'm not going into detail, Sam. We pledged each other multiple times.
Damn!
Oscar, yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked. The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be. That doesn't make any sense.
Zach.
Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker? It was her mom's. She was saving in case she ever got married. No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. I was a Hollywood actress, and
Zak albo
there were hundreds of
Brumlin,
magazines
czy
and
jak to się
newspapers
nazywa?
all piling up on the red carpet, and they all had my picture on the front cover. But the red carpet wasn't carpet. It was a pool of blood, and it seeped through all the pages. Then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam? I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine. That sounds reassuring. I hope it's not just where it's Sam. You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here. Sam? You forgot your phone.
Ten boom nie musiał być taki głośny.
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
Tak? Okej. Dzięki za tip. Nie, byłem już u nich. Byłem. Ładnie popatrzeć na ciebie, ale...
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something.
Co to znaczy?
Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name?
Nie mogę się w ciebie zamienić. Boogeyman?
No, you're not. I've seen the boogeyman. Don't look like you. Do you want to know a secret? Violet was taken by aliens in their ship.
Ma to sens.
She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you? Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio. Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. Don't remember now.
Nie będę cię męczyć, później się z tobą pogadam.
A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. We've all known about them for hundreds of years. We just know them by different names. Demons, skinwalkers, Jack the Ripper. They're all travelers. Three is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from.
Sure.
Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel. Was it a gold coin? That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees. No.
That's no.
I can do a reading if you want. Nine of Cups. This is a very positive card.
Nikt nie wiedział, że to
Is
moneta?
Zach a suspect? Something feels wrong. He's too
No ale ona nie
smug,
wiedziała o
too
tym, dopóki się
self-congratulating, like he's got away
zapytała,
with
czy to
something.
złota moneta.
I don't like
Tylko
this,
to
Sam.
mnie
I
akurat
don't like
ciekawi,
this one bit at all.
czemu akurat złota? W sensie, jeżeli powiedziałem jej, że miała monetę, to dlaczego ona od razu skojarzyła złotą, po czym powiedziała mi, że nie, to nie ma nic wspólnego z tym, tylko z killerem, więc ona jest jednocześnie w to cały czas zamieszana, tak jak podejrzewałem. Ona i Zach cały czas mi śmierdzą kupą. I wydaje mi się, że Zach coś powiedział Rainowi, przez co Rain mi coś powie.
Yes, I met her at the radio station. I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free. In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. And we couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity. Because he said he'd see us again. In August. Before we even knew it was a month and a place.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Skąd ona wie o Alice?
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Use me. Zabijmy ją.
Who's that? Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Dawaj.
Hi,
Wciągnij
I'm
się w
Lexi.
Zaka.
I'm Lexi.
No tak, racja. Zapomniałem mi się. Już się trochę
Sorry,
pogubię.
we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
Dorota. I'm sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you.
It's a bit late, but I think I could spare a few minutes. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lexi.
Lexi. I like it.
Jaka jest
It's got an
słaba.
edge.
Dorota said she knew you.
No trzeba chwilę pogadać, zanim przejdziemy do
No,
takiego
that's
konkretu.
That's not what you told Sam. That's not what...
Violet doesn't always see things clearly. It's fine. I know how to handle her.
Doesn't...
I know how to talk to her. She's a sweetheart when you get to know her.
Dorota said she knew you.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
You killed her.
You make it sound so sordid. Dorota didn't do anything she didn't want to.
Dorota said she knew you.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No thanks.
Pigułka gwałtu?
Here, I've only got vodka. You're old enough to drink, right?
Of course.
I like you already.
Sugestie? Kogo się zamienia? On, żeby pogadać z Violet.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
DuPont.
Claude.
Violet, there's been a UFO sighted on a night that you can't remember.
Shh! Claude, I told you never to speak about this. Wait. So you think it's real?
I need you to tell Sam what happened.
Help what? Me? I'll think about it.
Dziękuję. Kolega dobry.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Ja nie wiem, jak ten koleś mógł w 1,5 godziny to przejść. Chyba jakimś bad endingiem.
Bron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
Oh.
What would...
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's think.
A few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them?
That was an accident. And it worked. But we lost a real person too. We need to get them to leave, not kill them and the host. Hi,
Dziwi mnie to jedna rzecz. Cały czas robimy wywiady i mało było takich jakby rzeczywiście filmów, cutscenek, które technicznie są na screenach. To mnie trochę zbejtowało. Nie wiem, czy się jakieś doczekam tych scen? Nikt nie chce z tobą posiedzieć. Ellis? A Oskara to już w ogóle dawno nie widziałem. O, nikt nie chce z tobą rozmawiać. A Chief? O, nikt nie chce z tobą rozmawiać. Wszyscy mają na ciebie wyjebane, nikt nie chce cię bronić. Interesting.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion. I think we should break up.
Why do you want to break up?
I don't love you. I'm cheating on you.
With who?
Dorota.
I thought so. Well, Dorota isn't here anymore. That's the curse of sleeping with you, obviously. How dare you break up with me? It's my decision. And I haven't made my mind up yet.
I need to talk.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
The tarot readers have predicted that she's the next victim. Do you think we should do something?
want to fall.
Is that really all you think about? It's starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
Not false. Ktoś ma straszny fetysz na rudę. Oscar, where are you?
Zach?
Oh!
What are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
Good to know. I'm not one of them, though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me.
Like I said when you asked me the first time, I have higher standards. You can go now.
Jesus Christ. Co to jest za gra? Ona nawet nie jest przyjemna do grania, bo jest strasznie dużo przelatywania przez pierdolone UI, które w ogóle nie jest przemyślane. Nikt go nie lubi, I wonder why, bo jest whip perwertem.
Oscar Wainwright! I've heard so much about you.
Wstałeś?
Were you sleeping with Dorota?
No. Were you? She just asked me to watch. I didn't even get past the adverts.
You watched her?
Yes, I watched her. You know she's into that. That can't be news to you.
Czyli on był, on się schował w tej szafie. Była Dorota, a Elise i on. Oscar jest niewinny. Czyżby jeszcze coś Oscar ten? Nie, jeszcze do Violet muszę podejść. Ona ma mi coś powiedzieć.
I don't really want to. About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me. It's happened 5 times, even on clozapine. I get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal. No. I have certain flashbacks. She has a wicked imagination for her age.
No. Vietnam, baby.
I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills. I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just
zapomniałem rutynny
Chief
czat włączyć.
Dupont. And now you, apparently. Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up. No. Not even the moon.
Nie to. Kurwa, ten zbliżenie na radio. Jeszcze coś muszę znaleźć? Ej. Ile to będzie jeszcze trwało? Bo zaraz mi się czas kończy 2-godzinny. Ale dalej nie zobaczyłem cutscenek, które mi pokazywało.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help them. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
There's no.
Although we can be sure of one thing.
They're both
Yeah,
redheads.
she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
I need your help, bro. Czy ona się...
Yes, of course, anything. I've already been doing that, but sure, I'll keep at it. Maybe it'll feel sorry for me and finally put out.
Nie wiem jeszcze kogo wybrać. Gdzie ty jeszcze kurwa mogłeś być?
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Ale Rain nic takiego odkrywczego nie zrobił ostatnio. Byłem już u niego.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Will you see?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her?
I couldn't. I was live on air.
Znaleźliśmy.
I didn't know what was happening. Well, nobody knew what was happening. Don't make this my fault, Oscar. Please.
Czy co ja tylko tego potrzebowałem? Mam nadzieję, że te sekundy są warte przeniesienia się do ciała sama.
What do you know about it? It's probably a bit more nuanced than that, but maybe.
Coś, to jest najdłuższa 20, jaką widziałem. Nie mam bladego kurwa pojęcia, z kim mam pogadać. Tego już jest za dużo. Zak, ty jeszcze coś musisz chyba wykombinować.
I'm Zach Weston.
Tylko nie wiem, kto...
Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Sprawdzałem cię do Lexi. Lexi nie było. Chief raczej też ma o co ten. Bo Chief nam dał zadanie, żebyśmy pogadali. A, może do Reina. Trzeba podejść.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow.
Not false.
Now, I don't know what you had going on with the rotor, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
Good boy. Where should I go? Where should I go?
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of the rotor. It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
A girl holding a cello.
Just my mind playing tricks, I guess. Sometimes when I drink enough and I'm alone enough, I can step into them. It's like a hologram. The pictures become three-dimensional and I can move around inside them. Like virtual reality, but real. The picture
Czy
comes
on jest
alive
opętany przez demona?
when I'm inside it. Things move around. They talk.
They talk.
Dobra, pierdolę, gramy do końca. Niech stracę już te 40 zł.
But not the rotors. Not anymore. Since she died. I can't get into it. It's dead.
Jestem ciekaw zakończenia. Już macham nogą. Chcę znać odpowiedź. Chcę zobaczyć. Czemu nie ma skrótów do pada wszędzie indziej, tylko w tym menu? Czemu na przykład kółkiem nie mogę się zawsze cofnąć z pola? Na przykład tu powinno być healer, powinno być kółko. Powinien być jakiś skrót do przebierania się. Mimo. A czemu nie?
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm Alice.
Kurwa, nie wiem z kim mam pogadać. Jestem w dupie. Nie mam pojęcia. Chyba wszystkich już przeleciałem. Kto miał jakieś wrażenie, że ej, musisz z nim pogadać. Nie mam pojęcia. Będę musiał przez każdą postać przechodzić 11 razy.
Hi, I'm.
Nie wziąłem Reina?
Hi. Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Chyba wziąłem. Nie wziąłem? No to Rain do Zaka. No bo gdzie indziej.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain. Who is...
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she...
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
What is it, Ray? You do. Enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us?
With his track record, I'm pretty sure he'd like to lock Ellis up, you know, for safety. But it probably would break a couple of Geneva Conventions, even if it was for her own good.
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone? I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Really?
Miałem to samo pomyślałem.
No, not really. I don't have many options. I'm asking everyone how I can help, so maybe I actually can help this time.
Kurwa mać. Oskar nie chce z nikim rozmawiać o 20.
Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Have you made a decision about the show?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I scare off your listeners?
The reading you gave me, to show me what you could do. It was scarily accurate.
What was accurate about...
Everything. My broken heart, the enveloping darkness, my beautiful death. You said it was just a metaphor, that it was just about transformation.
Takie z echo.
But it's not.
Takie puste.
I'm going to die, aren't I?
No czy wiesz co, technicznie nie muszę zapisywać, bo teraz już przez to, że mi się nie śpieszy, mogę technicznie przy każdą postacią wybrać wszystkie kurwa możliwe opcje. Master Chief. Zak. Kim jeszcze nie byliśmy, poza Chiefem?
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners.
5 heads?
Being experimented on. They rearrange us like decorations. suck us backwards
Czytałem
into
się
the
w grze taka
darkness and
notka
thrust us back through the
okazująca
wall.
się, że you've got enough
And then they
clues
return me
for
home.
the next chapter. I wtedy już wszystko wiesz. I powinien być
Broken.
skrót, że naciskasz przycisk i cię od razu tepa w nowy chapter, a nie, że musisz się specjalnie cofać do sama, żeby ten... Czy oni w ogóle grali w tą grę? Czy twórcy w ogóle grali w tą grę? Jestem pewny, że nie. Oskar.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I
Oskar.
can do?
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
Oh.
What?
Does, this mean anything to you?
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Munro.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
And if I do this? No? Anything?
What are you doing?
That'll be all. You can go now.
What the fuck? Co to jest? Ale mi nie może, tylko mi tego brakowało. Oskar jest niewinny, zostawcie chłopaczkę.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to
Yes.
Radio August. Investigations
Yes.
into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news. Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy, but he does have a criminal record. He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts. About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer.
Rain!
Door's behind you.
Rain! Ale 21 lat się zgada.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Ma mikroport za sobą. Chyba. Nie? Nie widzieliście?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest. If you've got proof, arrest me, Sam. You're reaching. I'll go where I want, not where you want me to be.
You're the detective. Monroe just called.
This is madness. Who would want to hurt her? Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea. Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, Detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about. Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctors' surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house. That's cynical, Detective. Not at all. We aren't the only show on the radio. We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things. I believe not. She has a big heart, and in my opinion, opens it too easily. We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger? Tarot? Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by? I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think... On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, Detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your
What the
August
fuck?
update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Jarman Day. No mi kurwa nie mów, że to koniec gry będzie.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing. Aliens would be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Alice Monroe? Monroe's a local treasure around here, Sam. Don't let anything happen to her.
Sam, I'm not sure. Do you think you can stop someone from trying to kill me? That's all I needed to hear. Thanks for staying with me, Sam. I know it's dangerous. I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad you are. It's almost 10 o'clock, Sam. When's it gonna be over? You said Bronwyn will call when it's safe. Should we call them now? Or are we just supposed to wait? I know you're just being good, but that's kind of easy for you to say right now. I think I'm probably gonna have a heart attack before anyone gets a chance to kill me. That's the door. That's the door, Sam. What are we gonna do?
Reaktor Just stayed behind me! Odblokowano osiągnięcie. Było ujęcie na krzesło. Drugie ujęcie na krzesło.
Alice, thank God. I've been outside all the time, okay? Bronwyn Castle just called. She said the danger is over. They've done a new reading. There's another victim now. Look, Danny's outside. He's going to take you somewhere safe, okay? Sam, I think you should find out who the next victim's going to be. Then come and see me in my office.
It's 11 o'clock. I'm Poe, and this is your August update. Police investigating the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw say they are getting closer to apprehending the killer. The death of Miss Shaw, who was found strangled at her home late last night, has sparked a massive police operation and caused alarm amongst August residents. Monroe has some personal business to attend to, but she sends you all her love and hopes to be back on the air tomorrow. And Monroe, if you can hear me, I'm sending my love out to you too. That's 11 o'clock with Poe.
Patrz jak gra jest straightforward teraz, żeby przyspieszyć ją.
We've done a group reading, and it's you. I don't know, Sam, I don't know what to say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different. Don't let it win, Sam. You hear me? You fight this. I've called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him. You should go, Sam. Be careful.
Sam, it's almost midnight. You're still alive. This is a good thing, but no one's even attempted to kill you yet. You've given me a lot of evidence, enough to arrest someone. But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well, we've all got to sleep at some point. I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest? During that whole thing with Alice, the only people I couldn't keep track of were Rain, Zach, and Violet. I don't want to believe it's Violet, but that's why you're here. You're impartial. Out of those three names, who was with Dorota at the time of her murder, or who has an alibi that doesn't check out? This is on you, Sam. Just give me a name.
No stary, słuchaj, no sytuacja wygląda tak, że Rain alibi się zgadza. Nie chce się zadawać Zakiem, więc prawdopodobnie Rain wie coś na temat Zaka, o czym nie chce wiedzieć. Zak ciągle jest... kłamie. Ciągle kłamie. Udaje niedojebanego perwerta. Violet gada o jakichś dziwnych rzeczach i duchach. I raz ktoś ją nakrył, pamiętam, jakieś to takie pytanie było tajemnicze. A to było chyba przy Zaku zresztą. Więc... no... I Zak na pewno był w szafie schowany. Obok Alice i Doroty, więc to musi być Zak.
Zach, I don't trust him either. He's definitely creepy. I'll go and pick him up myself. With all the information you've given me, I think it'll be enough. Maybe he'll confess too. That would help. Good luck, Sam. If you've picked the wrong person, you're still in danger.
Battle Royale. Cóż za ujęcia. Nikt nie chce pogadać.
Frozia napisał.
You asked for
forgot
these
your phone.
earlier. Make sure you get some sleep now. You'll need it. Night.
Serio, Violet? Bo widzi UFO? You forgot your phone? Fool?
I'm sorry, that was in bad taste. Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be. Well done catching a killer, by the way. Well, hopefully you did. Scream if you need me.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't normally have them at this time, but since there's a
Czy oni
killer,
naprawdę to radio prowadzą 24
I feel it's
godziny
my
co godzinę?
duty to keep the radio station manned.
Oni śpią
I
w ogóle?
personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay
Może jeżeli ta gra
inside.
jest tak
Remain
zaprojektowana, że
vigilant.
twórcy się domyślili, że
Light
to
has
dodamy na
faded,
Zaka wszyscy.
and so has
Na
my
przykład
fortitude.
90%
I
ludzi
see
zagłosowało na
things in
Zaka.
shadow,
Mimo, że to nie było.
behind doors and under desks. I hear the
To jest to, co
chattering of
lubię
teeth
w grach od
and the
Telltale, bo oni
glee of
pokazują, ile
insects
procent ludzi
waiting to
głosowało na coś.
feed on me. The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last beats. I can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
Druga 14. Koniec.
Hello, sleepyhead. I'm so
Ublokowane
glad to see you
osiągnięcie.
alive.
Frozit napisał.
Zobacz, mamo, jestem
You
detektywem.
forgot your phone full.
Enjoy the journey, Sam. Don't think of things as ending. Something new is beginning. Zach is still locked up. He's being charged for murder. Travelers don't like being incarcerated, so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one. Sam, come with us, please. We could really use someone like you and, well, just... will you? I thought you might say that. I'm going to miss you, Sam. We're all going to miss you.
Aww. Tak ci ufam.
Are you sure I can't change your mind? Well, if you ever do change your mind, give me a call. My number's in your phone already. You shouldn't carelessly leave it lying around so much. Bye, Sam. For now.
Co, będziesz
Hey,
w
sweet
dwójce?
cheeks. You did good. Real good. You win. Alexi hug.
God damn. Się kleją do mnie teraz.
Sam, I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that. Sam, I think I've fallen for you. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives. I see. Nice thing. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Heart wants what it wants. Perhaps you should go for a while so I can have a little cry. I'll be okay though.
Sam, you're safe. Thank Christ.
Skąd wy wszyscy
sorry.
wiecie, że jestem safe?
I don't know where that came from.
Co? Serio?
Yeah, I know. There's been a lot of death going
Nie
around.
mogłem pocałować Lexi, ale mogę Reina. What the fuck?
Look, however this pans out, I just wanted to say thank you. Chief DuPont was going to screw everything, but You kept it all together. The right was stopped. But there's tens, if not hundreds, going on all the time, so...
It's so violent.
So we gotta keep going. I don't know if Bron asked in the end, but I hope you're coming with us. I really do.
I didn't think you'd leave without saying goodbye. People do horrible things to people every day. I'm just glad that someone like you are around to save us. I mean, everyone needs a little saving from time to time. Even me. Sam, you already did. That's why I'm here talking to you. And I won't forget it. Heroes don't always get on the news, but they always burn bright in the hearts of the people they save. You have an impact, Sam. Everyone does. They just forget. Keep saving people for me, you hear? Bye, Sam.
Sam, you did good. I thought you would. I mean, not that I've got a signed confession or anything. Yet. Apparently, they don't remember anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over. Well done. Sam, I don't know what you do or how you do it, but you get answers that most people can't. Can't have you work at the station for obvious reasons, but I do want to work with you. Sam, these are for you. It's a little office just next door to the laundrette in August. August, you're home now. We want you here. And I've stuck to my word. That problem you had, I buried it. The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after. I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be. You're a good person, Sam. At least that's definitely how it looks from the outside.
I am Dorota. I am 21 years old. I love playing cello, and I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard. I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but cello is rich and deep and soothing. At least to me. No, cello is my hobby. But my real passion is...
2 godziny 20 minut. Jakbym bardziej przespeedrunował,
Well,
bym nie
I
miał
would like to build
zatwardzenia
a time
20,
machine.
to bym zdążył.
I know.
W tym momencie jestem rozczarowany, bo
But
myślałem,
it
że
is
gra będzie na 3
possible.
godziny.
I think people make mistakes.
Zastanawiam się,
They do
jak
things
bardzo
they regret.
jesteś skłonny
They
z
say
początku
things they
zmienić
don't
grę.
mean.
Chyba
I
się
want
nie
to
da.
go back in time.
Gra się
I
zmienia
want to make
22,
better
Imo.
choices.
Ty masz Joker.
You know why you're here, don't you? Because you did well. And you know what happens when you do well? Augmentation.
Oh.
Congratulations, Agent 3.13. Welcome to 3.14.
Będzie New Game Plus? Maybe the end? Enter secret debriefing.
Debriefing 3204, Birmingham. Transmit. And we're ready. Are you human?
No.
Do you have feelings?
No.
Then we'll need to work on that. Do plants have feelings?
No.
Splendid. I've burned down a rainforest. Does that make you happy?
No.
Splendid. I've killed a serial killer. Does that make you happy?
No.
Interesting. Could be old school Prime Directive. Could be evolving. Ship it.
You can now skip previously viewed scenes. Okej, czyli możemy jakby wrócić do gry i spróbować innych zakończeń. Ale szczerze powiedziawszy, poza tym, że pewnie możemy ją zabić czy coś, to pewnie nie ma nic ciekawego. Dobra, no już trudno, 4 dychy poszło. Nawigacja w tej grze to był koszmar, kurwa. Czemu to musi być taka gówniana lista od góry do dołu? Czemu nie było skrótów klawiszowych? Czemu nie można było jednym klawiszem cofnąć się do sama, jednym klawiszem szybko zmienić postać, zrobić takie kółko rotacyjne, że przytrzymujesz gałkę albo nie wiem L1 i wtedy wybierasz sobie z kółka, którą postać szybko chcesz wejść. A tak to ciągle widzieliśmy to pieprzone radio, ciągle widzieliśmy pieprzony zegar, musieliśmy przeskakiwać z menu do menu. Jakby interfejs był mech strasznie. Play the game, sam. W ogóle tylko 6 achievementów odblokowałem. You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut. You made it through the first hour. You deleted a question. You saved Alice. Picked Dorota's murderer first time. A, czyli to jednak był Zack. No to było banalne. Agent X augmented you.